Number 1. Grande Arche. An avant-garde symbol for La Défense, the Grande Arche was built during the 80s when this district was really coming together. It was a collaboration between two Danes, engineer Rijk Reitzel and Johan Otto von Spreckelsen, who won the design competition ordered by François Mitterrand. Number 2. Esplanade de La Défense. Just the spot to get your bearings in La Défense, this gigantic plaza is like walking into a retrofuturist sci-fi movie. In the space of a couple of hundred meters there are dozens of monuments and works of contemporary street art to contemplate. Number 3. Parc André Malraux. You wouldn't imagine it today, but until the 1970s this area was rather grotty. On the site of the 25-hectare Parc André Malraux there were slums and vacant lots, while the landscape was scarred with abandoned gypsum quarries. Number 4. Fort Mont-Valérien. On the tallest hill in the western suburbs, Fort Mont-Valérien was erected in 1841 as one of a whole ring of fortifications to defend Paris from an invasion. Such an event came to pass during the Franco-Prussian War in 1870, and the fort proved to be the strongest in the city, enduring several months of artillery bombardment. Number 5. Parc de Bagatelle. In the middle of the Bois de Boulogne is one of the 4 botanical gardens of Paris. The Parc de Bagatelle is set around an 18th-century chateau built in just 64 days in 1775 and intended as a whimsical place to stay during hunting excursions in the Bois de Boulogne. Number 6. Château de Malmaison. The Château de Malmaison was bought by Napoleon and Empress Josephine as a home, and Josephine would live there after the couple divorced until her death in 1814. The property is a snapshot of a fascinating period in French history, and at the beginning of the 19th century was even a seat for the French government. Number 7. Bois-Préau. The immense grounds of the Château de Malmaison, consolidated by Josephine at the start of the 19th century, once included this park and chateau. It originally belonged to a neighbor who refused to sell to Josephine until she was found drowned in her own fountain. Number 8. Église Saint-Pierre-Saint-Paul. Draw a line under your visit to Rueil Malmaison by calling in at this Renaissance church from the turn of the 17th century. There's some rich decoration inside, especially the gilded bronze bas-relief in the choir depicting the descent of the cross. Number 9. Fondation Louis Vuitton. A new addition to the Paris cultural scene every bit as bold as the Pompidou Center 40 years ago, the Fondation Louis Vuitton is at the top end of the Bois de Boulogne. This weird edifice was designed by Frank Gehry, and looks a bit like a futuristic vehicle or mechanical monster. Number 10. Jardin d'Acclimatation. It was Napoleon III who opened this amusement park in the Bois de Boulogne in 1852. More than 160 years later the park is still a hit with kids, and has an old-world innocence about it. There's also a small zoo with alpacas, goats, sheep, deer and pigs. Hope you liked this video. For more videos please subscribe to our channel.